Well, it's got a huge amount of equipment in one ship. There's many systems on board, and there's just so much this ship can do. She's very versatile. We have a helideck, as you can see here, so we can do airborne science. We've got a moon pool, we've got cargo spaces, we've got scientific winches, and she's got huge amounts of accommodation. So it's really a very capable polar research platform.
This is how RRS Sir David Attenborough, Captain Will Watley, describes the United Kingdom's Advanced Polar Research Ship, which is docked in London ahead of the COP26 climate conference. After its arrival in southeast London's Greenwich, the RRS Sir David Attenborough will now spend a few days at homes for the public view. The Royal Research Ship is a term given to merchant navy vessels that conduct scientific research on behalf of the government. International senior scientific advisors are using Attenborough as a platform to state the importance of the climate crisis.
The ship has been built to do environmental research, and I think myself and all my colleagues are very convinced that this research has never been more important. And I think scientists more and more realise that we need to work harder at getting our message out, and we need to spend more time talking to the media and communicating our science in a way that is understandable to the media.
This self-sustaining research ship has a helipad, cranes and labs on board, giving it everything the ship needs to be a self-sustaining research vessel. Deployment of RSS Attenborough vessel for climate research is one of the measures being taken worldwide to keep the global temperature below the 1.5 degrees Celsius limit. Now the engineers want to take a chance to check the ship's performance at sea ice, something which they haven't attempted so far. Climate change is a common enemy for the entire world. However, this time it has become more alarming than ever. More than 100 world leaders are coming under one roof to combat climate change. In this background, China's coal consumption will be the main focus at the COP26 event. The communist country, regarded as one of the world's largest polluters, is facing heat for its peak carbon pollution. Even though China has submitted its new plan to curb carbon pollution before 2030, analysts claim that the plan is just a minor improvement and is far from sufficient from the culprit responsible for more than a quarter of the country's carbon pollution. On the other hand, India has decided to strongly highlight the need for climate justice at the COP26 event in Glasgow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is going to meet Pope Francis on his way to the COP26 meet, will be discussing all the issues regarding climate change. He will also be highlighting the extension of financial aid to developing countries.